First of all, before we start, what is this music? all right. Kamalahawa, welcome in, everyone. Today we're going to get onto a little bit of Professional Farmer 2017. Let's get out of this. Alright, so yesterday I went into town and I bought some new games. I bought Farming Simulator 2017 from Gamestop. They showed me the back of the disc, they didn't show me the front. And I wasn't allowed to touch it until after I paid for it. Paid for it, opened it. It turned out to be this game. And when I asked for a refund or get the right game, they said it's too late, you already own the game. And the only thing I can do is sell it back for 30 cents. So I just went ahead and decided to just go ahead and keep it. We'll just see how it is. And welcome in, Mr. RXY. How are you doing today, young sir? And so let's go ahead and get into this and see if it's any good. I looked at the reviews on it and it had terrible reviews. So let's hope that it's not as bad as the internet says it is. So let's take a peek. Welcome in Professional Farmer 2017. This manual is a step-by-step explanation on how to play the game. You can interrupt the tutorial at any time by pressing the options button to open the pause menu. The controls are always displayed at the top left. So let's go ahead and continue. Take a look around on the farm, okay? It didn't let me take a look around. Use the left joystick on your DualShock 4 wireless controller to walk. You always walk in the direction you are facing. The further forward you push the stick, the quicker you walk. To jump, press the square button. Now follow the marking to the tractor. So I am playing this on the PlayStation 5. Doesn't look too terribly bad so far. So far I'm thinking use vehicles. To climb into the vehicle, look at the door. Once you can climb it, this will be displayed at the top left. So far, I'm guessing one of the complaints about this game is probably the graphics. This looks like something off of one of the old Nintendos, maybe even an older PlayStation. So it's pretty subpar. But that's okay. Let's see if we can get into this thing. Vehicle controls. You steer all vehicles with the left stick of your wireless controller. Press the R2 button to accelerate, the L2 button to brake. You obtain a better overview. To obtain a better overview, there are 3 cameras to choose from, and you can toggle between them by pressing down button. You can also rotate some of the cameras with the right joystick. Additional actions available are displayed at the left. Alright, so this is the rear view. Can't move the camera. Interior view, I can look around. Ooh, it's a little glitchy in the overall view. I kind of like this view. Lights. Oh, lights are bright. Beacons. And it looks like we have cruise control. It's a 2016 game. Really. So the game is so bad that they couldn't even get the year of the game right. Alright, refueling. Careful, the fuel gauge is dangerously low. All vehicles consume diesel and require regular refueling at the fuel stations. Fill up tractor before continuing. Okay. Top left, refuel. Ooh, we can even wash it. We wash the vehicle at the fuel station. What do we do? Wash it down with fuel? Let's go ahead and refill it up. Hooking up equipment. Right next to the fuel station is the implement shed. Try to position the tractor there so that its rear faces the plow. The yellow marking will assist with orientation. Once the tractor is in the right position, you can hook up the plow. That one. See if we can hook this thing up. Okay. L1 plus X. The map. The map at the bottom right shows where you are in the game world. Our next stop is the field at the other end of the road, across from the farm. Follow the marking there. Continue. Ebony's distracting me. Sorry guys. Ebony's distracting me. Alright. I guess we'll follow the yellow line. We'll follow the yellow brick road. We'll follow the yellow brick road. Can't figure out any kind of horn or anything. I don't know. Fields. A field. Oh, wait, hang on. How much did you pay for this game? $5, Mr. Archway. I only paid $5 for it. That's why I just went ahead and decided to just go ahead and keep it instead of selling it back to them and only getting 30 cents back. They said I can only sell it back and get 30 cents back. I was like, you guys sold me the wrong game. You own it now, so I was like, all right, I'll just keep it. I only paid $5 for it. I can get farming sim for 15. The field is right in front of you. There are 20 of them in the game. However, you can only cultivate fields that you own. If a field does not belong to you yet, it will be offered for sale as soon as you enter it. Thanks, not bad. Mine was messed up. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but I guess that's why Gamestop is going out of business. I've mentioned it a few times through Discord and on some live streams today, namely, we talked about it on, how can I turn this thing off? Can you turn this thing off? Can't turn it off. Can't get back out of it. Alright. So I was talking about it in JJ's stream today, and some of the viewers were saying that's why GameStop's going out of business, is because they're known to do things like this. They'll swap out the games into cases and just give it to you that way. And I'm guessing because of the bad reviews on this game, they couldn't sell it, so they masked it as Farming Simulator, which is obviously a wildly popular game. I'll get it eventually. So now we have an option to buy the field. Size. Okay, 6250. Do you want to buy this field? Yeah, I guess, yeah. You are now the proud owner of a field. Unfortunately, however, the soil has not been processed yet. Next, we'll break it up, loosen it, and mix it with the plow. To work the soil with the plow, first we have to open it and then lower the hydraulics. So we're just going to try the tutorial today. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so L1 plus circle will open it, and then L1 plus square will lower it. Apparently we're ready to go. Let's try that. Ooh. I like that cruise control though. And then turn it off with that. Let's see, we're 13% on the field. I mean, other than the graphics and a little bit of the explanation and such, and some of the game mechanics, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, for me, it's playable, I guess. I mean, but I can't really say because I've never tried Farming Simulator, which is the one game I was really wanting to try. Really, I want to try FS25. Maybe I can co-op with some of my friends. But I guess I'll use this to sort of practice with for now. I mean, the mechanics so far are similar to that in SnowRunner, but I also know that everybody hates farming in SnowRunner, so maybe that's not such a good thing after all. I'm the only weirdo that likes farming in SnowRunner, so I guess we'll check it out. We're already at 50%. Very nice. You agree, Mr. RXY? By the way, Mr. RXY, are you busy today, young sir? Because I only plan on doing the tutorial on this, and after this, I'm going to end the stream. And I was a little curious if you want to do a little bit of co-op today, Mr. RXY. You can do SnowRunner, World War Z. Not today, sir? Alright. I can do whatever you want. Oh, okay, so you do want to do a little bit of, okay, you can do a little bit of co-op. Alright, as soon as we're done with this, we'll touch base and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can get into a little bit of World War Z again, so that way we don't have to worry about mods right away. Or we can work out the mods. You already still have all the mods downloaded except for the ones you couldn't get, am I right? On SnowRunner? If that's the case, then we'll use me and Howitzer's playthrough. And we'll just take out the mods that we can't use. We'll use some kind of trucks. Nice. Alright, so okay, there's like a whole strip right here I missed. Grubbing. That was hard work. The next step is called grubbing. First, we need to obtain the proper equipment. The grubber awaits in the implement shed. Remember to unhook the plow first. Alright. So, we'll just go ahead and finish up the rest of this edge of the field here. Now, alright, L1 race hydraulics. And now let's go back to the farm where we found this thing. I think I can play this so far. I don't know if you guys enjoy it. If not, then I'll probably end up playing it solo, privately. You guys know how I like to farm. And I've been really wanting to try Farming Simulator, and I guess this may be close enough for now. I may have to take off some of the mods with me and Bryce playing. That's fine. we'll work something out. Fuel is still full. Let's go ahead and get this guy over here. Grubbing. Grubbing is done to draw deep furrows and comb the earth, as well as combat weeds. It works almost the same as a plow. Let's get started. I mean, you gotta think about it. Somebody worked hard to make this game. We might as well give it a try, right? I mean, it's not too terribly bad. I mean, I've played some games that are literally unplayable. So far, this is actually not too bad. I mean, it works. As a matter of fact, I think it works pretty good for the reviews that it's got. I mean, it is a little funky, but it kind of reminds me of like an old PC game from like a long time ago. All right. Lower. And close. Okay. I see it up there in the top right. I have both of those games downloaded on my Xbox. If you don't mind then, I'd like to get started with a little bit of World War Z. And then we'll move on to SnowRunner right after. Or we can, yeah, I'd rather start with World War Z first because it's a shorter game. Because once we get into SnowRunner, I'm sure we're probably going to be doing that probably until you get good and tired of it. Because today is Biggie's day off, and normally I would either not stream today or stream alone, so it's a perfect day for us to get into it and just go at it. If we can get the audio working right, then we'll go live and we'll be able to share your voice. I don't know about those reviews, but so far I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think of this so far? Is it deserving of that 1.5 or 1.9 rating scale that the internet gave it? Or do you think it's not too bad? I mean, granted the graphics are pretty bad, but I think I could look past that. I think I played plenty of other games that have really good graphics. You guys know me, I'll play just about anything on here. Well, not just about anything, I mean, you know, I don't really... I've tried some race car games. Really couldn't get into it. And some of those little kiddie games are hard to get into as well. Turn that cruise control on again. That's kind of cool. I like that cruise control. That's something SnowRunner needs. Put it full blast and just put on cruise control and just hang on to your seat. Hang on to your tushy. I don't know if it will echo or not on PlayStation app because Xbox it does. It shouldn't echo. Sometimes it does. We'll find out. Excellent. Fertilizing. Excellent. The subsoil is very loose now. It's time to do something about the standing... What? Oh, about the soil quality. go back to the farm and get the slurry barrel there, which is standing besides the garage, next to the implement shed. Ebony decided that she didn't want me to cool off. She knocked my fan over. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and finish this up because we're here. Alright. I'm done with that thing. Hey, Whiskey, welcome in. How are you today, sir? Lost chat. Give me a minute. There it goes. Doing great. Just farming in real life. Very nice. It's good to hear. What is your opinion of this game, Mr. Whiskey? I know you're a farming sim player. Does this hold up at all to Farming Simulator? So, the story is, I explained at the beginning of the stream, Mr. Whiskey. I went into Gamestop yesterday to buy a new game. I went in there to get Farming Simulator 17 because it was listed as $5. So I was like, oh wow, so I'm gonna jump on that. Been wanting to try Farming Simulator. So the cashier took the disc out of the box and showed me the backside of the disc to show that there was no scratches on it. And I asked if I can take a look at the front of the disc or if I can look at it. And he says, I am not allowed to touch it until after I pay for it. So I had to pay for it, and I bought it, and then I opened it and realized it was Professional Farmer. At that point, I said, may I exchange it for the proper game or get my refund? And he says, unfortunately, you own the game, you can only sell it back for 30 cents. So I just decided to just go ahead and keep it. I can get Farming Simulator on digital for about $15 anyway. And I think I'm going to start with Farming Simulator 17 anyway, digital, but I want to get FS25, so in the hopes, fingers crossed, that I may be able to stream with, or even just play with awesome guys like you guys who all know how to play this game and might be able to show me how it goes. I've been really wanting to try this game for a long time. Going back and forth and sideways. Nice. Compared to the FS series, this game should be plowed under. Alright. Jim's got his opinion in. Welcome in, Jim. I do realize the graphics are pretty bad. But for $5 and getting lied to by GameStop, like, whatever, man. For $5, I'll keep it and I'll play it. Never heard of it. Neither did I until after I owned it. I was like, Professional Farmer, what's that? And then I looked up the reviews. I was like, oh my god, it's like 1.5, 1.9 reviews. And everybody's like, the graphics sucks, the loading screen sucks, it's not like Farming Simulator. It's like, alright. Well, I figured I'll try it out anyway. I mean, it was only $5, and I'm not going to exchange $5 for 30 cents. Might as well keep it. And we'll see how it is from there. I fully intend on it, Mr. Jim. All I know is I'm not going back to that GameStop. Speaking of manure, isn't that what we're going to be doing right now? Slurry barrel. Because I think I read that Fertilizing. Fill up the slurry barrel at the slurry silo. Slurry is produced by pigs and cows and stored there automatically. Yep, there we go. So, okay, so let me rephrase that. Fertilizing. Fill up the slurry barrel at the slurry silo. Slurry is produced by Gamestop employees and stored there automatically. There. After today, it should collect dust. That's another reason why I just went ahead and decided to stream the tutorial. Because if you guys don't like this, I'm not going to stream it again. Let's see, load trailer. Fertilizing. Well done. Now the slurry requires spreading on the field. To let out the slurry, you need to open the slurry barrel when you reach the field. So I do know you can get in and out of this thing, but I don't know if you can. Well, there's a trailer hooked it. Oh, that trailer is pulling bad. Look at that. It doesn't even pull right. Hey, Mr. Sawyer, welcome in. How are you today, young sir? So the trailer does seem to be a little on the broken side there. It doesn't seem to pull right. Oh, almost passed by it. I knew I should have just sucked it up and paid the digital version for 15 bucks and made sure I got the proper one. I am actually seriously just considering just coughing up the 15 bucks. For FS17. Oh, this thing is wonky. That trailer, alright. I'm gonna drag this trailer around SnowRunner style. I posted 2 comments about GameStop employees. No profanity, just a suggestion about their future. And YouTube blocked me. I think I'm on their watch list. Oh no! YouTube, GameStop is probably trying to defend themselves. It was like, well, we can't sell these games to anyone else. I mean, it's my constitutional right to slip it into a different disc and pretend it's a game it's not. Ooh. All I know is I'm not going back to GameStop. Years and years and years and years ago, they were a pretty good place. But I think that was mainly because we didn't have any other choice. I do remember back in 2011, I think it was 2011, 2007, 2011, something like that, when one of the 2 Dead Space games, I think it was 2011 when Dead Space 2 first came out. I pre-ordered it, and I was able to get like free magazine subscription. I got a free poster along with it. That's the only thing I really missed. That, and you know, getting lower prices for pre-owned? Hi Stu, I may be able to get a PlayStation, but I don't know if my grandfather has a PlayStation 4 or he traded. Time will tell, Mr. RXY, we'll find out. Mr. RXY is working on getting a hand-me-down PlayStation off of his grandfather, who may or may not be playing it anymore. That's what he is in the process of finding out, or if he still even owns it. Hopefully he's able to get one. I think that would be very nice for him. Alright. 36%. FS17 is better than this. Yeah, from what I've watched, FS17 does look a lot better than this. So I may just cough it up and just get FS17 digital. Just cough up the $15. Find out if I can swing it later. Well, at least we're at 50% on this. Fertilizing it with the refuse of Gamestop employees. And the graphics work. Nice. That would be very nice. But I've noticed so far that this game is also devoid of any other AI or life. Seems like I'm alone on this map. But it says the game only has 20 farms or 20 fields. But for 2 gigabytes of storage data, I think it's not too bad. But if you guys don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna stream it. I'll just play it solo. I mean, I own it, so I might as well play it. But if you guys are not enjoying it, then I won't stream it. But I will finish the tutorial. At least you guys have a little bit of content. But then I'm gonna get started with Mr. RXY here in a little bit. Probably some... I'm thinking some World War Z. So that way we don't have to mess up mods. But then get on to SnowRunner later. And don't worry, Mr. Jim. We'll work out our mods before we go live, so you don't have to suffer an hour or two of matching up mods. And as a matter of fact, Mr. RXY has the majority of my mods downloaded already, so all we gotta do is just pick through a few of them and see what's gonna work for us. Sowing. The soil is now ready to proceed. Drive back to the farm and get the seeder. It is the implement. It's in the implement shed. Oh yeah, this trailer is all kinds of wonky, Mr. RXY. It doesn't back up right, it doesn't pull right. So I'm just kind of manhandling the trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this last part real quick though. Just to fill it in. Alright. Go ahead and take this thing back. So this almost seems like one of those games that really never should have been. Everything's so quick and janky, it's funny. He's just jerking back and forth on that steering wheel and the wheels are just jerking back and forth. I don't know, it's funny. Yeah, that trailer really doesn't do what I want it to do. Oh boy, that was different. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Get the seeder. That guy. Okay, so I just have to wait until he replies to me. Okay. Alrighty, Mr. RXY. We'll see what your grandfather says. I got my fingers crossed for you. I got nothing against Xbox. I've never played an Xbox, and that honest reason behind that is it just delves back to the very first Xbox that came out. There was a bunch of rumors going out that it was burning down houses, had bad power supply and all that. That's part of it. Another part of it was with the first Xboxes, you had to get extra stuff for the DVD player, music and stuff like that, while the PlayStation came with all of that installed already, so naturally I wear PlayStation, and I've been PlayStation ever since. Came over to PlayStation from Nintendo 64. Before Nintendo 64, I was on Sega. And before Sega, I was on Nintendo 1. Never had a Nintendo 2. Played on GameCube, but my buddy's the one that had the GameCube, so I never had a GameCube, so I only had the Nintendo 1. 3 of the Game Boys, the original, the Advanced, and 3DS. The one that doesn't fold in half. I'll post a picture of it to Discord or something like that. But you guys probably know which Game Boy I'm talking about. The square one has got 2 screens on it. It's pretty much identical to the one that folds in half, but this one doesn't fold in half. It's just like a little tablet. And before that, yeah, the Nintendo one, and before that was Atari 2600. Good old school Metroids and Asteroid and Space Invaders. I'm looking at it now, Mr. Jim. What I don't like is I'm not told the comment is blocked, only after not hearing a response from you or Howie, though I figure something is wrong. I leave the stream, re-enter, and it's not there. Fascinating. The trailer looks good in the backup. I just have to wait till I just haven't talked to him in a while. 3DS, Mr. RXY? Yeah, I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, yeah, it's like the one that's like a little tablet. Yeah, 3DS. It sounds right. It's got like a little pen that you can draw on one of the screens with and stuff like that. And then there's another screen on top of it. I liked it for what it was. That's where I have my original Super Mario 1 and 3. And that's about it. I think that's all I have on that. Load trailer. That's a 3DS. I had one. Okay. Awesome. Sowing. The seed from the silo is now ready to be sown on the field. The seeder performs several tasks at once. It makes rows, inserts the seeds at identical depth, and covers them with earth. Alrighty. Let's go back to our little field over here. We're growing new Gamestop employees over here, people. Alright. L1, lower the rear hydraulic and open the seeder. Whatever, man. I'm gonna do it from right here. That's when I was in the 3rd grade. I've had mine a long time. My oldest daughter had games on it from when she was real small, real tiny. Can't remember which one. It was one of the super... Actually, I can find out for you guys right now. I mean, I got the thing sitting right here. You guys might have seen it in some of the cave streams. It's on display underneath my TV. Let's see if it actually says what it is on there. Let's see, what is this thing? It's a 2DS. Nintendo 2DS. And this thing is ancient. And the game that I have in it, or my daughter's game, never played it. Mario Party DS, that's what she had. But the only thing I've ever played on here is Mario 1 and 3. But it's actually a 2DS. Yeah, it's an older one. Yeah, this thing is ancient, dude, ancient. My daughter's 21 and in college. And she was playing that thing when she was like in the 1st grade. Same age. Yeah. Yeah, you and my daughter are the same age. Yeah, so that sounds about right, about the 3rd grade. Yeah. Because didn't you say you were planning on that in the 3rd grade? That sounds about right. Because I think that's about right around the time my daughter was playing on the thing. And it still works. It works just fine. I just never use it. Not unless I'm like on a road trip somewhere, like way out far away. Like if I'm doing an overnight tow or something like that and I gotta sleep in a truck stop somewhere or something like that, I'll break out some old school Super Mario for a little bit. But I haven't done commercial towing in a few years. So I think it's just been sitting around. And do the turn right. There we go. Animal husbandry. The field has been sown and the plants may grow now and thrive. But there's always work to do on the farm. While we wait for the plants, we'll go to work on animal husbandry. Continue. Leave the field and follow the marking. Put all that away. I was with someone, like, and then we moved, and I don't think she has Facebook or anything. I was so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. RXY. I was married. I was with a woman since high school, and we were married for 10 years, and we had 2 girls, both grown now. And I am so happy I'm single and divorced. As much as I hate to say that, but I don't have someone looming over me trying to control my life anymore. That's just my take on it. But I had a bad experience with my ex-wife. Whoops! Wrong button. How do I turn this thing off? There we go. Yeah. It gave me the idea that you can get in and out of this thing, but apparently you can't. What, no store? Is it mad at me for not following the yellow brick road? Animal husbandry. Normally the animal shop is in the village. To spare us the journey, we relocated him here. Open the animal shop and buy 5 pigs. Alright, so buy 5 pigs. Open shop. Alright, so I want to go down to pigs. Gotta use the right joystick. Can I do? Yep, the right joystick's the only one that works. Okay. 5 pigs. Animal husbandry. Pigs produce slurry, which you need for fertilizing your fields. So you can also sell the animals to the butcher, in which case their value will depend on their condition. Drive to the pig shed and inspect your new Gamestop employees. Alright? And for anybody who happens to work for Gamestop out there, now I am not referencing you directly. I am only referencing the jerk who sold this game to me. Animal husbandry. This is the pig shed. At the top right, you can see your animal's condition as well as the amounts of feed, water, and hay they require each day. The happier your animals are, the more they will produce. As you can see, the pigs have not yet been fed today. It's about time to catch up. Continue. So I need water supply, feed supply, and bales. Okay. So collect the water trailer from outside the garage. Blue trailer, obviously. Animal husbandry. The water trailer serves primarily to supply your animals and is refilled at the well on the farm. Water supplies are unlimited. Give me water. I want all your water. Got my fake ass John Deere here with my generic trailer. Excellent. Fresh water will quench the pig's thirst. Drive straight back to the pig. Right. Guess we don't have to fill it up all the way. We'll just give the pigs a little bit of water. Alright, unload trailer. Animal husbandry. Of course, animals need feed as well as water. You can feed the pigs corn from the corn silo, transport it with the grain trailer, which is parked in front of the barn next to the farmhouse. I'll go put this thing back. Can't even back them up right. See, it should turn, but it doesn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so broke. I'm just gonna shove it in there just anyhow. Get in there. Start abandoning these trailers just wherever. Whoa! Calm down, truck. Or tractor. Animal husbandry. Now drive the trailer to the corn silo and load it up with 500 kilograms of corn. Animal husbandry, great. That should be sufficient to feed the pigs, bring them corn back to the pig shed. Alright? Should be sufficient, huh? Should be? Does anybody have any idea how many pigs eat? They eat a lot. We used to have pigs. Mainly cows and chickens now. In real life, I mean. Alright, unload. Animal husbandry. Finally, the pigs need hay. To transport the hay, you need to get the bale trailer, which is parked outside the bed storage. Or farm storage, whatever it was. I exited out too early. I'm just leaving that right there. I don't want to back up any more of those stupid trailers. They don't back up well. Animal husbandry. Hay is stored in the bale storage. Now drive there and load up the trailer with bales of hay. Okay? How many bales do I need? It doesn't say, does it? Okay, load trailer. Transport the bales to the pig shed and unload them there. Oh, just a couple, what was that, like 4 little bales? It's all weird on that trailer. Alright, unload trailer. Alright. Oh, apparently it's not enough. I guess I gotta get some more. Wow. Okay. We'll just fill that sucker up then, I guess. There's some hungry pigs over here. Here, pig. Park the tractor and climb into the carbine harvester. Ah, now I have an option to exit. This thing. Can I get in you? Enter. Alright. Hook up to harvesting header to the combine. This thing's already full of fuel, so I don't have to fill it up again. Harvesting. Now you're ready to harvest your crops. If you want to plant corn later, you can use the special harvesting header, the corn header. But let's get out to the field again. Race. That's better. Drive the combine harvester to the field to harvest the canola. Alright, nobody coming? I haven't seen anybody on this map at all. I watch Farming Simulator and people are just driving back and forth all the time. Not on this. Alright. Okay. And start cutter. Because there's probably no AI on this map. Probably not. Not for 2 gigabytes, I'm sure. We are at 45%. Missed a whole spot right there. Like 3 whole spots. %. 96%. Could have this over here. Still at 96%. It didn't grab this stuff over here. You gonna take it? No, it won't. So don't tell me I won't be able to finish this, because it won't grab anything else. Ah, fascinating. 97, okay. What about you? Can I grab you? 98, okay. So I just gotta grab it at weird angles. Still at 98. Still at 98. Can't grab that one. $99. All right. What about you? Excellent. Now you can unload your harvest at the canola silo for safe storage. Okay. This thing seems a little broken. There we go. End. This concludes harvesting and the tutorial. The process is the same for other grains. Threshing leaves behind swath in the field, which you can process with the bale process. We hope you enjoy playing the game. Continue. It does seem broken, doesn't it? Well then, that was the tutorial. I can see why it's not popular. And I did say that I was only going to do the tutorial. So, Mr. RXY, if you are ready, I'm going to end this stream right now. And I'm going to get ready with some World War Z. So, if you want to pop in your World War Z, and I will send you a voice request here in the next couple of minutes. I just got to go to the bathroom real quick. Give me about 5 minutes, I'll send you a voice request if you're okay with that, Mr. RXY. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the stream, even though this is part from what the internet says and partially because of what we experienced, this is a pretty bad game. But if you enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, drop us a comment, and give us a share. We really do appreciate it. And I'd like to thank all of our knights, followers, and dungeon crawlers for coming in and suffering this one alongside with me. And thank you for your comments. That really, really does help me out, whether or not if this game is streamable or not. And so far, it's leaning more towards the non-streamable game. So, and I'll see if I can get the actual FS17, because that is coming to the channel soon. And thank you to all of our knights, followers, and dungeon crawlers coming in. None of this would be possible without you. And we'll catch you all in the next one. Slangeva. Cheers.